a priori, a mode of segmentation a priori based on a philosophy or some supplier's sales pitch. We're going to do lifestyle segmentation. We're going to do attitudinal segmentation. We're going to do a sales-based segmentation. And that decision is made without really evaluating those data to say whether that has any real influence on whether somebody's going to be a good target for us or not a good target. All of the typical, or some of these, the most typical approaches independently all have significant weaknesses associated with them. So the attitudes and the needs-based segmentation is probably the one that's done most often. It's the one that's closest to what we're going to talk about today, which involves some fairly significant survey of the marketplace. What it does provide you is groups that are very different in terms of their attitudes and their needs. Right? So when you're done with an attitudes and needs-based segmentation, you identify anywhere from 3 to 6 different segments that are going to be different based on their needs in the category. However, when done that way, oftentimes, far more often than not, it's hard to identify a target that's clearly most profitable for your brand. It's rare that occurs if you just go about a needs-based segmentation kind of blindly. And it's uncommon, almost never happens, that the segments are really differentially reachable in terms of media or channel strategies, right? So we answer one of the buttons. We want to make sure that the segments are different in terms of their needs, but we fail on 2 other key metrics. Demographic-based segmentations, it's actually, we say sometimes here, it's actually fairly unusual that there are really fundamentally different needs based on demographics. It happens sometimes, and in certain categories, obviously things for men versus things for women could be very different, or things for people in different age groups